Alright, so I made it in, made it out. I hope I locked everything up tight like I had it. And I think I'm gonna walk to the terminal instead of catching the bus. Um, yes, I'm tired and I look tired, but there's a good reason for all of this, so I'm not gonna complain. But really, it's not an excuse because I look tired a lot, anyways. But it's that time of month, so I'm exhausted. Um, One thing that I have to learn a lot of times when I'm in a situation like I'm really to myself, and I like that unless it comes to like you know one-on-one people or it's like people that I know one-on-one because I don't know I have to learn period because I don't have like personal friends like that I have to um, kind of curtail what I speak on or what I let out and I just I don't know, I have to be careful because then too I'm apologetic by nature. Always have been. My father used to speak to me about it when I was younger. And because of that, even if you're not doing anything wrong, you set yourself in a position to look like you are because you're always apologizing for everything. So yeah, that is something that I definitely have to curtail and work on. But for me, I think my best thing would be silence is key. And that's it. Um, in every situation. And I have to remember that quote too because the types of people that I deal with, it's not always going to be in a work environment, as you can see with the home situation. Sometimes it's going to be in a situation where, and like I said, the past 10 years has been like that really, where I'm actually put in contact with people that I would prefer not to know or be in contact with. And a lot of times, because I'm so honest and the way that I look and feel about things, that that people will know that that's not what I'm into. I'm kind of disappointed in myself because I really do look like a slob today. I mean, really, like everything is falling apart, like really. But I really didn't want to come out. I just wanted to kind of grab my stuff, and come right back. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trusting that I've locked everything up tight. I'm hoping that I did. Um, I didn't want to go back and check because I look a mess. I didn't want to go back and check another time. But I know I put the water in the thing, and I need to make sure that when I lock the lock, that I pull it down to make sure that it's locked. Because I came back one time and it was unlocked. I gave too much information because there was a young lady in there, and I decided to offer, I like to have my water, when I'm at work or whatever, and I'm going back to bed. I should not have disclosed that because she was like, "Oh, you're not working today?" And I'm like, "No." So, yeah. So I think even in a situation where I'm on my cycle or whatever like that, I need to please try not to look a mess. But I do when it's bothering me. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna go home, watch the rest of this movie. I'm not gonna worry, but I just have to remember to kind of double check everything so that then I won't find myself trying to recheck stuff later. So if I do it right the first time, it's not a problem. I can't wait to get home. This is so funny because this is a different experience. Maybe because like downtown Fort Lauderdale was different. Like even though I stayed down there, I wasn't like I never kind of had to walk right through like the district. So maybe on Sundays in downtown Fort Lauderdale it's like this too. But I'm just kind of amazed because it seems like it's a lot going on. You know. Um, yeah. So I don't know. I don't even think I might go back tomorrow. I'm just gonna go back on Wednesday and hopefully everything is locked up nice and tight and good to go. So yeah. Um, what else? That's really about it. But like I said, I just have to remind myself of that. And also protection. I mean, it's really important to trust your instincts because it's like part of you wants to be lazy, like for me anyways, and just think the world is just all beautiful and hunky-dory and whatever. So you're just like, okay, everything seems all right now, and you don't bring your protection. But what happens is that we're spiritual beings. People can feel like when your spirit has adjusted because you don't have your protection, like your spirit is too laid back, and they'll hop right up on it. So I have to make it a point to be sure to remain protected. The only thing is that it was just so heavy, and I knew I was going to go pick up other stuff, so that's kind of how that fell through. But at this point right now, I'm going back. I'm going to trust myself that I had the presence of mind to make sure that my lock was locked. I got to continue to remember to remain silent. I talk too much, you know, because I want to be accepted. But the truth is, just like The Art of Worldly Wisdom by Balthasar Gracian says that when you reveal too much information, you know, you're always going to be looked at as stupid because people will always claim to already know or, you know, place judgments and things like that. But when you be quiet and you just succeed and let people marvel at it, then that's a whole nother thing. I really hate that I'm walking downtown looking like this. Yeah. So, right now at this point, I'm just vlogging just to kind of be my crutch for me to get home, get to the bus or whatever. So that's all I'm doing. Yeah, and I look a mess and I know it. I'm okay with that. Yeah. So that's really about it. I gotta trust myself that I did lock the locker bag. I wish I didn't talk. If I had just kept my mouth shut, I would have been okay. I gotta learn to do that. Learn to remain silent. So this is gonna be my test, even though I don't come in contact with people very often, where I feel like I may have to speak or something like that. That my test going forward regarding work, when it comes to people like that, my test is gonna just like the 1984 thing said, keep a look of pleasant confidence, and then just remain absolutely silent. If somebody says something to you, smile and just say hello, and that's about it. Say as less as possible. Don't feel pushed to say anything. And I have to think about it like when they had the court thing where they would ask a question, and it would be a question that was really a rhetorical question, but they would remain absolutely silent to create that tension so somebody feels like they have to say something. So again, this segment is trust your instinct and just maintain your silence.